Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. My name is Tori. You guys, I'm going to do a quick twin flame, um, I should say divine masculine and karmic reading update. I haven't done one now in close to a month, so let's just see what exactly is going on in this connection. I know that for a lot of people, um, it seems as if there's a lot of twin flame unions that are happening, and I feel like there are a lot of divine feminines who are really just going through it right now. Divine masculine is also, but I feel like there's a bit of just an attack on the twin flame collective at this time. Karmics are making it much, much harder for people to get out of these connections because, of course, union is approaching for several people. If you haven't already come into union with your person, um, but I mean, there's a lot of things that are being balanced out and also being exposed. But the main thing that I keep hearing is it's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. Um, he could be a she could be a he, you guys. Of course, this is a general reading, so do keep in mind that the story may or may not resonate. Please only take the messages if they resonate with you. But it's a little after 2 a.m. and I'm just pulled to do this reading. It's cheaper to keep her. The first two cards that came out was the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Okay? All about the Pentacles. The very first card, though, being the Five of Pentacles, that lets me know that there's some type of stress around finances here. Some type of financial ruin. This may be two people who are steady collaborating together with the Three of Pentacles here, but they're probably sleeping in separate rooms. Okay? With the Sun card here and the World card, usually this would look like really great energy, right? But the Sun card, I feel almost like there is something here is being exposed. Okay, we are in Leo season. Um, some of these people, that you're dealing with, or the karmic could be a Leo. But I think that there's a lot of things that are being exposed here. People are awakening in this connection and seeing things at the face value. With the World card here, this is some type of cycle that does need to wrap up. This also could be the type of relationship between two people. When you see them online, everything looks picture perfect, but behind closed doors. Like I said, this is two people who probably don't even want to sleep in the same bed together. They are both in just an unhappy, unpleasant situation. They are bound mostly by various obligations that they have. I feel like this is two people who are very codependent. And like I said, I just keep hearing it's cheaper to keep her. This is two people who, although they may not really love one another in the romantic sense anymore, they don't want to walk away. Okay? It's like a penny with a hole in it. The two of them, like, they know that there is plenty of deceit, there's heartbreak, there's pain, there's suffering, and so just a lot of negativity and low vibrational things here. But with this Page of Pentacles, it's sort of like, and here at the bottom of the deck I have the Four of Pentacles. This is two people who they just continuously hold on to this connection. Okay? They're constantly putting forth the bare minimum to try and make this situation to go on. And a lot of it is, like I said, due to finances. All we're getting here is Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. I mean, literally, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, okay, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. These two people, like, they work together, or they do whatever they have to do to make money. Whenever they feel like money is getting low with this divine masculine, whenever he feels like, he or she, I'm sorry, whenever they feel like, there's something happening in this connection where someone may have to pay some money out, or their income may decrease or decline at any point, they then go and they go on a trip together, they hang out, they pretend like they're a happy family because, again, they're putting this penny with a hole in it into a wishing well, hoping that this connection is going to come together, even though they know that the spirit has told them 1,000,001 times to walk away. There's nothing left there. But they refuse to leave. They refuse to turn their backs on this connection because, like I said, there's codependency and financial obligations. Let's see what else is going on here. I mean, this is ridiculous, though. I mean, and it has to be very taxing on them, if you look here, to actually be in this reality, because I feel for many of you, even if you are in communication with this divine masculine, look at this. This person is so heartbroken. They're so over this karmic situation. They're angry, okay? Constantly trying to suppress and repress emotions of heartache, of pain, guilt, shame, regret, and so much more, because there's actually wow, look at this. This is crazy. There's actually a divine masculine here, you guys. That's actually very in love. Very in love, understands what a spiritual connection is, and wants to actually offer a commitment to this, to divine feminine. Wants to elevate. And for some of you guys, on my channel, I try to be very honest about everything. Every single evolved or conscious person is not a twin flame, okay? That's just the truth. Everyone is not a twin flame. And for those people who have ascended, whether you're a soulmate, twin flame, or whatever title you may want to give to yourself or your person or whatever, everyone is not desiring marriage, okay? But there are some people here, especially in this reading, I feel there's a great deal of divine masculines, especially who are ready to evolve and actually just act according to like the higher version of themselves. They want to be more committed. They want to be more in touch with their values. They want to operate and do things with more dignity, more be, how can I say this? Like almost in a way more traditional. They want to have more integrity in the things that they're doing. For many of them, like I said, they've been so focused lately on just money, 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 and being so sneaky with this karmic. But the truth is, like, they really want to move on to calmer waters. Like, spirit is trying to get them out of this situation, but it really does have a hold on them. Yeah, for many of them, they're still refusing to do the work. They really don't want to face themselves. There's so much regret and shame. Look at this. Right underneath it is the divine masculine. Exactly. The Four of Swords. For some of them, they're always on the go. Okay? You guys will know for a sure fact if this relates to your person. Some of you have a masculine that you're here in this reading wondering about. This person is always on the go. Whenever you talk to them, they're in the car. They're going somewhere. They're telling you that they're traveling. They're always working. They work late hours, or they go to work early. This person refuses to deal with themselves, okay? This person is afraid to have a quiet mind, because with that quiet mind, they have to actually heal. They have to actually be in this vulnerable position where they have to actually face themselves. This divine masculine is very, very afraid right now. They're not afraid because they've already realized that they've made many, many mistakes. But the idea of them facing their own reality, to see that they actually need to heal, to see that they need to lay this situation to rest, on top of the heartache that they're already experiencing inside of the connection with the karmic, it's a lot, okay? It's a huge, huge burden for them. And when they think about it, like I said, they just, all I keep hearing is cheaper to keep her. Some of them, they spend all of their time away from home with this person, you know. Look, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot card here. Underneath that, I have the King of Pentacles. This person, this divine masculine is ready for this karmic situation to wrap up. They feel like they could do so much better if they were to move forward, but they still haven't gotten the balance that they need to move forward, because for many of them, like I said, they're still focused on this money, the finances, taking care of the household. For a lot of them, to be honest with you, they are so ashamed to tell you the truth, but the truth is, for many of them, they're literally carrying a full household with this karmic. See, some divine feminines may be under the impression that divine masculine is working with this karmic. That's the case for some of them. For some of them, they are taking care of this karmic completely. If you knew how much this divine masculine was actually doing within the household, or the connection or entanglement, situationship, or whatever they have with the karmic, you will be flabbergasted, because some of them, they're cooking, cleaning, buying groceries. They are doing everything for someone that they hate being around. But they have literally gotten themselves into a commitment that they find entirely too hard to get out of now. Now, some of you, you've been dealing with this person for a very long time, and the truth is, they're pretty much in like a common law marriage, okay? They're married, whether they have the marriage certificate or not. This divine masculine is too afraid that if he actually ends this connection with the Tower card here, if he actually breaks up with this karmic or divorces this karmic, that everything that he's been waiting on coming in, that being especially his soulmate, twin flame, 6 of cups, that person from the past, that being divine feminine most likely, that there's no way it's going to come, because the karmic will make his or her life, the divine masculine, a living hell. Okay? I'm pretty sure, like, for some of them, especially the ones that have children, this karmic is making it very clear that there will be alimony, spousal support, whatever. Splits in businesses, everything. But see, for a lot of the divine masculines, they got themselves in this situation because they kept juggling. With the Death card here, the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, this was always an imbalanced situation. But a lot of the divine masculines, you guys, they were so selfish. They thought that they had this situation under control. They refused to hit the kill switch on juggling, playing games, going back and forth between the karmic and the divine feminine. You know, this is someone who, and even in the karmic relationship, one minute they're up, the next minute they're down. It's never steady. It's always an imbalance. The divine masculine is either giving too much or giving too little. Okay? And the refusal to get things balanced has now led to this situation that is nearly impossible to get out of. Divine masculine literally feels stuck and very much ashamed, because now there's assets, there's liabilities, there's children, there's money. There's so many different strings attached to this connection that divine masculine could have gotten out of to begin with. You know, it was never supposed to go this far. So now, divine masculine is just saying, hey, it's cheaper to keep her. Yeah, of course. Of course, divine masculine thinks about divine feminine, would love to go home to divine feminine, but when the divine masculine starts to think about everything that he's going to lose by going to the divine feminine, he can't really see that happening right now. I'm just being completely honest. Let's see, what is the potential outcome? Ace of Wands. This is a new passionate beginning. Here I have the Eight of Cups and the Lover's card underneath it. Some of these divine masculines may actually make the choice to leave. Okay? I'm sorry, but for many of you, I don't know when they're going to leave. Some of them will leave, but I will say this, and I probably said it in the reading a month ago. Make sure that this divine masculine is telling the truth. You have the Queen of Swords here and the Queen of Cups. You guys, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't the karmic that you know about, as well as another karmic. Okay? These divine masculines, for many of them, they're getting their needs met everywhere. They compartmentalize energy because they refuse to deal with themselves. Okay? Some of them, they have someone that is caring, kind, nurturing. Some of them have someone that is very, very direct. Some of them are dealing with someone that they find themselves extremely attracted to. You have to be very, very careful in dealing with this divine masculine right now, because for many of them, they are still playing a lot of games. For some of you, this divine masculine has multiple options. For some of you, this is both. You are both the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. You're expecting this divine masculine to tell you the truth, and if they say anything wrong, if you feel like the Queen of Cups, if you feel like they are lying to you, you're ready to just cut this completely out. You're ready to cut things out before they even get started, because you already know what you're dealing with, right? But I do see here with the Eight of Cups, though, the Ace of Wands and the Lover's card, some of these masculines, they absolutely will decide to choose to walk away, to follow their heart. Some of them will choose to continue saying it's cheaper to keep her. You know? It really just depends on your situation. But I will say this, for the ones that choose to come towards you, you may want to make sure that they don't bring all that drama to your doorstep. Look, as I said, that's the Four of Cups. Don't allow this divine masculine to come to you and strip you of your joy, your peace, your happiness, and the contentment in your life, because for many of them with this Moon card here, they're not going to tell you the whole truth. Like I said, this divine masculine has been working very hard. Eight of Pentacles. Like really, really investing in this karmic situation. And that's a secret. Some of you, you have no idea. What you see online, what you think you know, you have no idea just how much some of these divine masculines are actually doing. Some of them are taking care of the karmic's children, the children that they have together. Okay? They're traveling. I mean, literally, they're doing everything together as if they are divine counterparts. And this divine masculine knows that, like, they have played games with you, kept you in your head for so long, kept you in this mental entrapment. They are beyond ashamed at this point. Cheap to the keeper, though, right? I want some of you just to know, though, how heavy the load is that this divine masculine is carrying. To walk around and wear multiple masks like that every day and never truly be themselves has to be very difficult. But what I will say here is divine feminine. Continue doing what you're doing. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Fool card. Don't be afraid of a new beginning at all. You should stay in this very grounded energy. Divine feminine right now is unbothered, because divine feminine knows that in the end, justice will be served. Okay? Whether you end up with this masculine or someone else, The divine feminine will absolutely be rewarded for evolving, for growing, for having a change in perspective, for ascending. You will be gifted with this Ace of Pentacles. You will be given something that is stable, it's secure, it's grounded, it's abundant. Okay? For many of you, you've been manifesting a family for a long time. You've been growing. You've been working on your own finances, your own security, your own stability. And quite frankly, you should continue doing that, but you should be willing to surrender this connection and start over new if that's what it takes. If this is your person, they will come in when the time is right. But for many of you, when I look at the energy of the divine feminine being very stable, grounded, just unbothered, having this emotional fulfillment and contentment and this just feeling of freedom, you don't have to be someone's backup plan. You don't have to continuously wait for the day for this divine masculine to leave a karmic. You know, for some people they'll say money makes the world go round. Okay, I know a lot of us, we know better. That's not true. But for someone that is so ego based, they truly do. This divine masculine that I'm tapped into and this karmic, they feel like money does make the world go round. They worship it. They feel like they should be stuck and bound together for money. If that's not the lifestyle that you want, let them stay where they are, because yeah, this person, this divine masculine here, very deceptive. This karmic is also. This is two people who have no problem with lying to one another. Okay? They will cross one another up for money. They have no problem with lying, cheating, stealing, and deceiving one another when it comes to money. This is two people who both move in the night. They will cross one another at any time. And it's unfortunate, but the truth is, that is the nature of this divine masculine. When he or she is in this connection. Yeah. Blinded. Always knowing what to do, but always refusing. This karmic and this divine masculine, they ignore every sign that comes to them. It doesn't matter what spirit guide, angel, or ancestor that goes there, they're stuck. They're just stuck. They know the answer, but they refuse. So you have to know that when you go against divine order, there's a cost for that. There will be tower moments that will come as a result of these two people refusing to wrap up a karmic cycle, refusing to get out of pride and ego, because it's really a lot of codependency and a lack mentality that they both possess. This is two people who they don't see themselves being happy with anyone else because they're not happy with themselves. Okay? This is two people who they have tons of voids and vices. They're obsessed with the idea of money because they don't feel like they are enough, because they've never decided to heal and be their true authentic selves. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. Always stressed out, losing sleep, nightmares, bad dreams. in competition, lying, cheating. This is two people who they hate to be in the same room, in the same bed together. There's always competition, conflict, confusion. Someone is always having some type of third, fourth, fifth party type situation. And yet and still, they stay. They stay. If you notice in this reading, no cup cards are coming out. And look at this. The devil and the five of cups. What did I say? Codependency, obsession with money, voids, vices. This is two people who are self-indulgent. They always have hidden agendas. They're tempted by money. They're tempted by anything that glitters, but always feeling as if they are trapped, taking some type of loss. There's grief, regret, sorrow here. And the worst part about it, though, is that this divine masculine and this karmic, they both most likely have a person that they're destined to be with. The Two of Cups is, or divine partnership or connection that they have with someone else, it's just lingering because they choose to keep crying over the spilled milk in 3 cups that spilled over a long time ago. 3 cups that were never filled, actually, because all they've been doing is pouring from empty cups anyway. The Hangman here, this is two people who refuse to grow up. You have Pete and Repeat, Peter Pan. Peter Pan energy. Two people who know better, but they refuse to do better. They don't want to grow up. They don't want to see the reality of the situation. Even though now they see that there's really not even any more potential left here. The lessons have been learned. The money has been earned. The money has been spent. You know, they've done the unthinkable and all of the imaginable things when it comes to sex or lying to each other, cheating on each other. They've done everything, and yet they still remain together. Okay, so you guys, yeah. I'll try and pull one more card, but I just feel like, honestly, and this is why I don't really do divine masculine and karmic readings, because honestly, I feel like nothing ever changes. It's always just the same thing. You know, it's literally being just on a karmic loop. It's the same thing over and over. They find new ways to satisfy one another sexually, new ways to make money together, and still, it's two empty souls together. There's no happiness, nothing. It's all out of obligation. Stressed out, bored, still fighting. Still fighting a battle. Even and I mean, truthfully, like, they've already lost the war. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll never bash the karmics, because I feel like karmic relationships are necessary for people to learn how to become self-sufficient and secure. These karmic relationships are necessary for a lot of people to finally get the truth and the clarity that they need to move forward to actually become self-sufficient and secure. The Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles here. But unfortunately, it is taking these two individuals a lot to get there. No matter how much they think about a new beginning with this Page of Wands, they still continue on this Ten of Wands journey. They want to take one another wherever they go, along with all of their baggage, because they want to take those assets and those liabilities with them wherever they go. It's cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep her. The idea of starting something new, Page of Wands, it's nice. It sounds good, right? Divine Masculine wants to plant new seeds, of course, but it's just cheaper to keep her. Divine Masculine is gonna, keep walking with the bag lady until Divine Masculine decides to ascend. Really look at what's happening and free themselves and go after wish fulfillment. So, I don't know. I would say continue working on yourself, but for some of these Divine Masculines, I say don't waste your breath. Because, they're not trying to get out of this situation. Because for honestly, a lot of them, like, they don't know. They've just gotten so far away from home now, they can't even recognize it anymore. Let's see, what is the main blockage here? Growth. Loneliness. Divine Masculine and the Karmic both. You know what? I'm almost certain that at least 2 of these cards came out in the reading from a month ago. Like I said, this storyline doesn't change. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness and loneliness. I know that I am never alone. And at the bottom we have courage. This is 2 people who have no courage to move on and to grow on their own. They always feel alone because of the codependency. Like I said, this is 2 people who are karmic to one another, who are most likely aware that they have a divine connection with someone else, but because they are so afraid to move on their own, after being in this codependent situation for so long, there's no growth here. They can't grow together, and they can't grow apart. They could, but they choose not to. So, I don't know, that's unfortunate. I mean, all you can do though really is send this person love and light, and just hope that at some point they have that reality check, or that tower moment comes in and gives them the strength and the courage to destroy in order to rebuild. But I mean, this is 2 people who, they don't really love each other. They feel lonely even when they're in the same room. For a lot of them, they're not sleeping together. There's no chemistry, no attraction, but as long as they receive those direct deposits, they're okay. Which is pretty sad, honestly. It's sad that, there's people who can be in a connection with you all and be happy and fulfilled, and yet they choose to be miserable. So, yeah, you guys, that was just a quick check-in for Divine Masculine and the Karmic. It could be a Divine Feminine and a Karmic, who knows. This is a general reading. You guys take the messages only if they resonate with you. If this message did resonate with you, though, I would really appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, you guys, stay up, okay? Make sure that you go and trust your own instincts, your intuition, and your discernment so that you never go without. And I love you so much. Bye.